Crown Stadium. The U.S. will be facing off against South Korea. Beautiful weather today, a perfect day for baseball. Starting off today, Asher Jones takes the mound here at Crown Stadium. Up to the plate, Jun Young Hyun. And it looks like we're all set to begin. His first pitch now. And that goes wide for a ball. Lays off this time, and it's in there for a called strike. Does well to lay off that one for a ball. A grounder for the third baseman, Ender Cruz. That'll be an error charged to the third baseman. It's their second hitter now, Saul Cruz. The batter showed bunt on that one. Goes to bunt, but lays off at the last second. So 2 quick balls as a shown bunt has the pitcher potentially rattled. Went for the bunt again, but watches it into the catcher's mitt. 3-0 now. The batter can afford to lay off this next one if he so chooses. Fourth pitch now. Sac bunt attempt here. Asher Jones. A fielder's choice from the pitcher, the U.S. Here's the play again. First pitch, and it's a fastball for strike one. He connects. It meets the ground in right center. A throw to home. The U.S. are really in a bind here. It's bases loaded with nobody out. Now at the plate, Randy Mendez. Crunch time continues with the bases loaded. Fastball bounces high. And the run comes in from third. What? And here's that play again as they give up a run and the first lead of the game. And that defensive blunder has them now playing catch-up. Heading to the batter's box, Sung-Woo Wan. They're not out of the woods yet as the bases are loaded. And that was almost a brush-off pitch there. Called strike down the middle. So he's set up for the strikeout here. What will be the pitch to get it, though? Fastball. Can't get to it. The runner from second base rounds third. A throw to third. The runner from second scores as well. One really delivers with a 2. So they fail to contain the damage. That one got away from him in a hurry. Hits it. A ground ball towards second. He collects it. The runner from third makes it home. And in the box, their 7th batter, Ye. The U.S. have given up 4 runs in the inning. So they've let their opponent take the first lead and have allowed runners to get in scoring position here. Third pitch on its way. He went for the bunt. Sends one high into the air. He gathers it. That'll be a fielder's choice from the third baseman. The U.S. are really in a bind. Now at the plate, Chan-Ho Jang. The pressure is on with the bases loaded. That one got away from him in a hurry. That's a foul ball. And that's way off the plate for a ball. He strikes out, leaving the runners stationary. 1 out. In the box, their 9th batter, Wilmer Mendoza. The U.S. have given up 4 runs in the inning. So they've let their opponent take the first lead and have now allowed runners to be in a position to score. Fastball. The shortstop gets to it. To third. He gets him out at third just in time. And the run scores from third. We're back at the top of the lineup. Now batting, Jun Young Hyung. In his last at-bat, he reached base on an error. The U.S. are struggling to get through this batting lineup early on. Second pitch on its way. Strike called on the outside corner. His third pitch now. Hits the ball, a weak roller, past the third baseman. The runner from second rounds third. The throw home. The run comes in from second. Hyung! At the plate, the second batter, Saul Cruz. That one got away from him in a hurry. That was certainly hittable for this batter, but he can't quite make contact. Let's see if he goes outside next. Pitch one down the middle. It's in there for a hit to shallow center. The runner from first round second going for third. Cruz! Up next is the third spot, Idris Taylor. In his last at-bat, he had a single to right. Throws one down the middle, but the batter can't catch up to it. Sends one down the heart of the zone. Strike 3 called for the out. 3 down, and we'll change sides. South Korea cracked the scoreboard first. Esposito takes the mound to start the game. Roberto Avila steps into the box. At the very least, he'll want to get on base to start the inning. So he opens the at-bat with a breaking ball. More over the plate than he would have liked, but the batter cuts on and misses it all the same. Hit toward third. Mendez grabs it. They get the out at first. It's their second hitter now, Wade Robinson. First pitch here. He connects. He skied it high. He came out aggressively on the very first pitch, but 2 away now. Now up is their third batter, Matthew Robinson. 2 away now. The U.S. not producing much this inning. They're down to 1 out after seeing only 4 pitches. His timing seemed a bit off on that one. Goes down via the... We're in the top of the second. South Korea gets set to bat. Digging in, Randy Mendez. In his last at-bat, he grabbed them their first lead of the game. The U.S. Nationals have got a lot of work to do here as we begin the second. One ball, 2 strikes is the count. His fourth pitch here. Throws him for the strikeout looking. That's 1 down. Trotting to the plate, the number 5 man in the order, Sung-Woo Won. In his last at-bat, he hit a clutch single. Big swing, but he can't get a hold of it. Inside edge, but he can't get to it. 2 quick strikes here. He lays off, and it's called a ball. Hit toward third. Ender Cruz scoops it up. That'll be an error charged to the third baseman. That error. Digging in, Woo Hyung-do. In his last at-bat, he drove in a run. That one got away from him in a hurry. Way off the plate. Goes for it, but misses for strike 2. Misses well off the plate, low and inside. Hits this one. Takes a bounce for a base hit. The runner on first, round second, going for third. He passes third, throws home. The runner from first makes it all the way home. Digging in, Hao-Ron Ye. His first pitch. Finds the zone on a good pitch right inside. Called strike at the knees. And so the man on the mound hangs on with 2 quick strikes. And the shortstop has it. Throws to first. Out. It was mighty close, but they made the play at first. Up to bat is their 8th man, Chan Ho-jang. He struck out swinging in his last at-bat. 2 away now. Inside for a strike swinging. Behind in the count now, 2 strikes. Gets jammed with an inside pitch. Looks like he's under it. He gets a hit. Dropped nicely into shallow center. The U.S. are really in a bind here. 2 out, 1. Next up, it's a DH for today, Wilmer Mendoza. In his last at-bat, he drove in a run. 2 down, runners on first and third. Hits this one. Here's a big drive. He's after it, but it looks like it'll drop in play. Into the alley and right, it drops down for a hit. A throw to home. The runner from first scores 2. And he drops it. And they're pulled. We've come full circle to the leadoff man, Jun Young-hyun. In his last at-bat, he hit a clutch single. South Korea have seen at least 7 from their lineup step up to the batter's box so far this inning. Hits this one. And that'll be in there for a hit. The throw home. The runner from third makes it home. Second to bat, Saul Cruz. In his last at-bat, he hit a clutch single. His second pitch now. Right down the middle, but he chooses to lay off it. A hitter's pitch, some might say, but the batter laid off for some reason. To the right of the second baseman, it gets through. The runner from first, round second, going for third. The U.S. are up against the wall here. 2 out, men on first and second. Next up is their third batter, Idris Taylor. He struck out looking in his last at-bat. Down and away, gets it by him. He's behind in the count with 2 strikes. They get him to strike out swinging. 3 down, and we'll change sides. It's the bottom of the second. The U.S. will start this inning with the number 4 man in the order coming to the plate. Up to the plate, Christoph Bautista, the U.S. National, have lost some ground as they take their turn in the batter's box here in the set. Hits it. A short fly ball. That's a base hit. The U.S. has their leadoff man on for a runner on first with nobody out. Up to bat is their 5th man, Ender Cruz. Hits this one. 1 to second. Up next is the 6th spot, Lucas Hunt. Hits the first pitch. Fly ball looks to be heading foul. A foul ball. Goes for it but misses for strike 2. Goes down via the breaking ball. Misses the breaking ball to start. Swings at one out of his own and misses. Let's see if he goes outside next. Second swing and a miss in a row. It's the 3rd inning. South Korea gets set to bat. Now up is their 4th batter, Randy Mendez. He struck out looking in his last at-bat. The U.S. Nationals have got a lot of work to do here as we start the 3rd. Hits it. Fly ball just beyond the infield. It's a high fly ball, and that'll be in there for a hit. And the hitter advances to second base. The leadoff batter is allowed to reach base, so they have a runner on second with nobody out. Looking at the... Hits it. And the second baseman has it. A fielder's choice from the second baseman. The U.S. are really in a bind here. Now up is their 6th batter, Woo Hyung-do. In his last at-bat, he hit a clutch double. South Korea have runners on base, 1st and 3rd. He's made contact. To center, will he throw home? He's got it. The sac fly attempt fails. It's the 7th batter now, Hao-ron Ye. He grounded out to short in his last at-bat. 1 away now. I'd hazard a guess the pitcher is growing a little weary out on the mound. Towards the inside for a called strike. A ball and 2 strikes. The batter is thanking his lucky stars on that one. They get him on a called 3rd strike. 2 away now. In the box, their 8th batter, Chan Ho-jang. In his last at-bat, he hit a single to center. 2 outs, runners on the corner. You can tell from the pitcher's velo that he is struggling. Hits the ball, a weak roller. The first baseman comes in on it. Out at first, that's 3 gone, and the inning's over. It's the bottom of the 3rd. Trying to close the gap here, the U.S. gets set to bat. Up next is the man who wears the mask, batting 8th, Tyler Obando. The U.S. Nationals have lost some ground as they take their turn in the battle between 1st and 2nd. Ye scoops it up, 1 away. It's the number 9 man now, Roman Adams. 1 away now. He connects. He gathers it. So that gives him a runner at first with 1 out. Next up, it's a DH for today, Roberto Avila. He grounded out to 3rd in his last at-bat. A swing and a miss on the first delivery. His timing seemed a bit off on that one. He pulls that one. Hit in the hole, and it gets by them. That sets up a run-scoring chance. 1 out, runners on 1st and 2nd. Digging in, Wade Robinson. He was out on an infield fly ball in his last at-bat. Pulled. He collects it, throws to 2nd. The runner is safe at 1st, so no double play. Stepping up to the plate is their third batter, Matthew Robinson. He struck out swinging in his last at-bat. 2 outs, runners hit hard. Looking to be foul. That's foul. That's foul. He fouls this one, too. A ground ball to short. He collects it. Over to first. Out at first, that's 3 gone, and the inning's over. Let's take a look at this last. The 4th inning is just getting underway. South Korea gets set to bat. Stepping in as a designated hitter, Wilmer Mendoza. In his last at-bat, he hit a clutch triple. The U.S. Nationals have got a lot of work to do here. Hits it. The leadoff batter is allowed to reach base. Runner on first, nobody out. We're back at the top of the lineup. Now batting, Jun Young Hyung. In his last at-bat, he hit a clutch sink. That's foul. No balls, 1 strike. And that's way off the plate for a ball. Swings at one in the bottom of the zone and misses. Ahead in the count now. Goes down looking. That's out number 1. Second to bat, Saul Cruz. He's having a multi-hit game. 1 out, runner on first. You can tell from the pitcher's velo that he is struggling. Watches that one go by. First offering is a called strike. No taker on that one. Third pitch now. Swings at one in the bottom of the zone and misses. The count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Hits this one. Adam throws over to first. Out at first, that's 3 away. The U.S. are all set to begin batting here in the bottom of the 4th. Christoph Bautista enters the batter's box. Hits it. He gathers it. They get the out at first. Up to bat is their 5th man, Ender Cruz. He grounded out to short in his last at-bat. A swing and a miss on the first delivery. He waves and misses at one high and outside. 0-2 is the count. Hits it. He connected on the 3rd pitch, but 2 away now. Striding to the plate, the number 6 man in the order, Lucas Hunt. He struck out swinging in his last at-bat. 2 away now. The U.S. That's foul. Hits it. It's quite a drive. It's going back. It's over the head of the left fielder. The U.S. gets a man on. 2 out, runner on first. At the plate, the 7th batter, Dottie Velasquez. He struck out swinging in his last at-bat. That's foul. Throws one down the middle, but the batter can't catch up to it. His 3rd pitch here. That's foul. 0-2. Hits this one. It's caught for the last out. It's the top of the 5th. South Korea gets set to bat. Striding to the plate, the number 4. That's foul. Oh, 0-2 now. The U.S. That's a strikeout. That's 1 down. Their fifth batter to hit now, Sung-woo Wan. One away, base is empty.
Right.
Takes the low pitch and it's called a strike. 2 quick strikes here. Pops it up. A short fly ball. Looks like he's under it. So that gives him a runner at first with 1 out. Up next is the 6th spot, Woo Hyung-do. He flied out to center field in his last at bat. Second pitch now. Well, now he really has his batter where he wants him. He lifts up an inside pitch. Deep to center. He skied it high. The center fielder catches it for out number 2. 7th batter in the order now, Hao-ran Ye. He struck out looking in his last at bat. 2 away now. Fastball down for a strike. 0-2 is the count. Hit the other way to the right side. To right, Donnie Velasquez makes the catch. That's the inning. So they're able to get... It's the bottom of the 5th. Trying to close the gap here. The U.S. gets set to bat. It's the 8th spot in the order. That's foul. Oh, and 2 now. Third pitch on its way. Hit toward the pitcher. Esposito picks it up. 1 out. Digging in, Roman Adams. In his last at bat, he got an infield single. 1 away now. A foul ball. 0-1. Messed up his timing on that swing. Was he expecting a different pitch, perhaps? Hits it. He gathers it. 2 away now. Up now is their DH, Roberto Avila. In his last at bat, he reached base on a single. 2 outs, base is empty. His second pitch here. Between third and short. Oh, he can't make the play. Picks it up. The U.S. gets a man on. 2 out, runner on first. In the box, their second batter, Wade Robinson. He grounded out to third in his last at bat. That's foul. 0-1. That's foul. He hits an inside pitch. He brings it in for out number 3. We've entered the 6th inning here. South Korea gets set to bat. In the box, their 8th batter, Chan Ho-jang. He grounded out to first in his last at bat. The U.S. Nationals. They've got a lot of work to do here in the 6th. This one's in the air. He skied it high. Got jammed by a fastball and 1 away now. Stepping in as a designated hitter, Wilmer Mendoza. In his last at bat, he hit a single to center. Between third and short, Lee scoops it up. And that'll be the second out. We've come full circle to the leadoff man, Jun Young-hyun. He struck out looking in his last at bat. 2 away, base is empty. Fastball down at the knees for a called strike. 2 quick strikes here. Pops it up. Fly ball just beyond the infield. Got jammed by a fastball and It's the bottom of the 6th. The U.S. will start this inning at the heart of their order. Up to bat comes Matthew Robinson. He grounded out to short in his last at bat. The U.S. Nationals have lost some ground. Hits it. He gathers it. They get the out at first. Up to bat is their 4th man, Christoph Bautista. He grounded out to the pitcher in his last at bat. 1 away now. That's foul. That's a strikeout. It's the 5th spot in the order now, Ender Cruz. He was out on an infield fly ball on his last at bat. 2 outs, bases empty. Down the first base line. Taylor grabs it. Out at first, that's 3 gone, and the inning's over. It's the top of the 7th. South Korea gets set to bat. Second batter in the order now, Saul Cruz. He struck out looking in his last at bat. The U.S. National. They've got a lot of work to do here as we head into the 7th. That's foul. This one's in the air. It's a high fly ball. Ender Cruz scoops it up. The leadoff batter is allowed to reach base. So there's a runner on first with nobody out. It's the 3rd man in the order now, Idris Taylor. He grounded out to second in his last. Hits this one. It's a high fly ball. He collects it. The U.S. are up against the wall here. So they've got men on first and second with nobody out. In the box, their 4th batter, Randy Mendez. He struck out swinging in his last at bat. Runners on first and second, nobody out. That's foul. 4th pitch on its way. Takes this one the opposite way. It's on its way down. Takes a bounce for a base hit. He passes third. The run comes in from second. The runner from first scores 2. And they're pulling in the box their 5th batter, Sung-Woo Won. In his last at bat, he had a single to right. Second pitch on its way. Lets another go by for a strike, so some catching up to do for the bat. They get him on a called 3rd strike. And that's in there for a called strike. Bottom of the zone, inside corner for a called strike. Pulls it. Hit in the hole, and he gets by him. The runner from second rounds third. He'll try to score. The run comes in from second. Now, their 7th batter, Pauron Ye. Big swing at the first delivery for strike number 1. Oh, he hits it. Digging in, Chen Ho-Jang. He was out on an infield fly ball in his last at bat. South Korea have seen at least 7 from their lineup step up to the batter's box so far this inning. To the left of the shortstop, it gets through. The runner from second rounds third. The run comes in from second. Up now is their DH, Wilmer Mendoza. Big hack at one down the middle, but can't get anything on it. Hits it, a ground ball toward first. And the second baseman has it. That'll be a fielder's choice from the second baseman. The U.S. are... We're back at the top of the lineup. Now batting, Jun Young Hyung. He was out on an infield fly ball in his last at bat. South Korea have runners on first, second, and third. Strike 3 called for the out. 2 away now. Now their number 2 man in the order, Saul Cruz. In his last at bat, he got an infield single. South Korea must be seeing the base. That's foul. That's foul. 0-2. Not even close to the target on that one. They get him on a called 3rd strike. Trying to close the gap here, the U.S. gets set to bat. Their 6th batter to hit now, Lucas Hunt. In his hits it. It's traveling far. That's a base hit. The U.S. has their leadoff man on, so they have a runner on first with nobody out. 7th to bat, Donnie Velasquez. He was out on an infield fly ball in his last at bat. Nasty pitch, but he can't quite get to it as he finds himself behind in the count now. Goes down. Let's see how he starts this at bat. A swing and a miss on the first delivery. He connects. Line drive to short, and it's caught. It's the 9th batter now, Roman Adams. He grounded out to the pitcher in his last at-bat. Pitch this one. Looks like he's under it. Taylor makes the catch. That's the inning. 7 innings complete, 2 to go. South Korea will start this inning at the heart of their order. Idris Taylor enters the batter's box. In his last at-bat, he got an infield single. The U.S. National have got a lot of work to do here as we get the 8th underway. Pops it up. A foul ball. Locked him up for strike 3. Their 4th batter to hit now, Randy Mendez. In his last at-bat, he hit a clutch double. Likes his chances on the first pitch, but misses. This one's in the air. A short fly ball. Looks like he's under it. And that'll be in there for a hit. He's coming around second, heading for third. And it's a 3-bagger. 1 out, runner on third. Digging in, Sung-Woo Wan. He struck out looking in his last at-bat. His second pitch now. That's another fastball. Goes inside edge again to get him to swing. Hits this one. He skied it high. It's caught for the second out. It's the 6th man in the order now, Woo Hyung-do. In his last at-bat, he hit a clutch single. 2 away now. That's foul. Hits this one. This looks like it's going to land in play. And that'll be in there for a hit. The runner from third makes it home. The hitter gets to second and puts the brakes on. And he makes it to third. In the box, their 7th batter, Hao-Ron Ye. His previous at-bat saw him hit by a pitch. That's inside for the second pitch in a row. Hits this one. It's a high fly ball. The runner from third makes it home. Yeah. Striding to the plate, the number 8 man in the order, Chen Ho-jang. In his last at-bat, he hit a clutch single. So far, every batter from the top to the bottom of the lineup has gotten a hit. Hits this one. Looks like he's under it. The second baseman gets under it. Adam makes the play. And they'll cheat. South Korea. It's the bottom of the 8th. The U.S. will start this inning with the leadoff man in the order coming to the plate. Pops it up. He skied it high. Got jammed by a fastball and 1 away now. It's the second batter now, Wade Robinson. He's hitless so far in this game. Between third and short, Min scoops it up. 2 away now. In the box, third in the order, Matthew Robinson. He's hitless so far in this game. 2 away. That's foul. Second pitch now. Between first and second. Esposito grabs it. That's 3 down, and they'll change side. It's the top of the 9th. South Korea gets set to bat. Stepping in as a designated hitter, Wilmer Mendoza, the U.S. National. They've got a lot of work to do here as we begin the final inning. Fastball again. Pitch the ball. The second baseman scoops it up. They got him for the first out. We've come full circle to the leadoff man, Jun Young Hyung. He struck out looking in his last at-bat. 1 away now. That's another fastball. Goes right back to the same spot, but he gets a called strike. He hits an outside pitch. He skied it high. Second is on it. The second baseman gathers it, so that gives him a runner at first with 1 out. Up now is the defensive replacement, Jun Sung-min. Gets a cold strike on the outside edge. So he looks on again. So he lays off, staying patient. Pitch this one. The pitcher grabs it. 2 away now. Up now is a defensive replacement, Ji-Wei Wan. Strike 1 on the first pitch. Delivers it down once again. Inside pitch. That's up the gap. They can add to their total if the runner on second comes around. The run comes in from second. Gets it. Up now is a defensive replacement, Ji-Hoo Han. Leaves the outside pitch for a strike. It's a ball. And that's way off the plate for a ball. His 4th pitch now. Down and away, and he gets in the swing. Works his way back into the count. Struck him out looking. The U.S. will head to the plate here in the last inning of the game. Christoph Bautista enters the batter's box. He struck out swinging in his last at-bat. The U.S. Nationals have lost some ground as they take their turn in the batter's box. Hits this one into short center field, and that'll be a base hit. The U.S. has their leadoff. That's foul. Pulled. He collects it. Throws over to second. To first, they've got him for a double play. In the box, their 6th batter, Lucas Hunt. In his last at-bat, he reached base on a single. Connects on the outside pitch. And the shortstop has it. 3 outs, and that'll do it. The U.S. is up